Well, Stetson hats are a fashion statement here in Texas, and they're known around the world, of course.
And for the first time, you're invited inside the place where they're made in Garland. Consumer reporter Steve Noviello getting a sneak peek. I figured you'd have one on. Good morning.
Good morning to you guys. It's an opportunity 150 years in the making. That's how long the Stetson brand has been around. And now for the first time, the public can come here to the factory to kind of get a sneak peek behind the scenes at the quality that goes into making this brand and actually a few others that you'll recognize. I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Ricky Boland. He is the general manager for HatGo. Not only do you guys make Stetson here, but there are some other branded products you make too.
We also make Resistol hats here, Charlie One Horse. We have several different brands, Wrangler.
So we're talking about 150 years for the Stetson brand. Why now to open up the factory to folks?
Well, we've just this new management team, and we wanted people to come in and see what our company's all about. Every product we make here is handmade, and it's U.S. made, and we're Texas proud.
You know, I have to say, one of the things that's so impressive as we walk around the factory earlier today, I mean, some of these machines, or even we're talking about the Singer sewing machines over here as well, you guys really haven't changed the way these hats have been made since the 30s.
We really haven't, Steve. I mean, we've got some machines in here that are over 70 years old. We shut down about 30 days during the year for our maintenance team to come in and repair our machinery.
So not only do you guys have to make hats and everything else, but sometimes you've got to make parts for these machines.
Oh, exactly, yes. We plan ahead about a year or so ahead just to replace parts.
Talk to me about this process over here. What's happening with this press?
This is a brim flanger. This is basically one of the hats. The brim will come in flat. They will put it in this machine and press it, and it'll put the different flange on the brim. So it'll roll it up on the sides for you.
And each of these hats, and this is something I did not know, I didn't realize they really start as fur. I didn't realize that.
Yes, we have a factory down in Longview, Texas. We're one of the only companies in the world that make our bodies from scratch to finish. So we buy our raw fur, we mix it in Longview, Texas, we make a hat body out of it, then we ship it here to Garland to our finishing factory.
Let's take a walk over here to these women that are working on the Singer sewing machines. Tell me about this process.
Well, they're sewing on bound edge hats. So bound edges is what it is a ribbon around the edge of the brim of the hat. This lady here is sewing on some leather tooling. That's a Charlie One Horse hat.
Excellent. All right, so not only felt hats, but also now that we're past Easter, we're talking straw hats, right? In the next hour of Good Day, we want to take you across the street to the straw section of the factory here. I got to tell you, when they say handmade, they mean it, starting from the hand-woven straw forms for the hat, all the way for the finishing, that coming up in our next hour.
All right, Buckaroo tours begin Monday through Friday. There are the hours. Costs a couple bucks to get inside, but you can believe it's well worth it. And didn't Noviello look good in a hat?
Yeah.
I have yet to find a hat that looks good on my big melon head.
Good looking cowboy there. We'll work on that with you. It is 7:51 in North Texas.